Okay, welcome back if you are returning. My name is berrrlynn, and if you are a fan of RPGs, JRPGs, MMOs, art, music, then I suggest you subscribe because that is what we do here. Also, if you don't mind giving us a like, that really helps combat the algorithm. And I do have allergies, so I apologize in advance if I sniffle. Also, it took a while for us to get connected today, so I really hope YouTube cooperates, but I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Anyway, we are continuing with the Hildebrand questline. I figured that would be fun to do. I suppose you're the imbecile's friend who'd intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Haha, I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. The Immaculate Deception. That is the name of this quest. So where are we going? Oh yeah, I'm still in my summoner because I wanted to show my outfit right now. It's kind of silly. This hat, though, kind of looks like a squid. But we're gonna go and become a warrior. I just wanted to show this outfit off. Let's get to that, though. Here we go. That way we can take a beating. I gotta go like good old dry mode. Yeah, it's a fun outfit. Definitely like it better than the ugly red robe I had forever as a summoner. It really was quite hideous. So, gotta fly north, looks like. There you go. Baxter. Hey, Arabelle! I finally made it online. I didn't know if I would make it, but I did. Especially because YouTube was acting up for like a few when I first tried to get on. This way. There we go. Alright, let's see. Humphrey. What are you doing? Just chilling? My man. What's up? Hi, I'm Humphrey, and who are you? And you are? At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? Ha ha ha. How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago. But where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing! Ah, well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartano. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Lu, we were. Oh gosh. Cord, he was a dab hand with the old magic, he was. I tried to save him, of course. But there's a limit how many beasties a man can. That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Eleazar, tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted that bastard with me father's blade, bid him take it to a smithy for Restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding horse, son, look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've got bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Oh no. Poor man. Alright. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the chirurgeon. I have no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have, unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? Humphrey's face. We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. I love a good investigation. An interrogation, if you will. Oh. A.B. Yeah, some of these, I can't with these names. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant Jojampa is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Lululo. No, not Hildebrand, this one. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Jojamba. He's raided. Oh, Eleazar. Well, I know where to find him. Oh, there he is. His little mustache. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword. At least, not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. Hey, Viking. You doing alright? How are you? Do you see any wares I determined to be of dubious origins? I immediately discarded the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you described. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search the spring first before declaring all to be lost. You think this man would get some non-torn clothing? I mean, you know? He's just too blinded by his desire to help people solve cases. Okay, so Where is this man, though? By the spring. Oh, I can teleport here. JC! Woohoo! It occurs to me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil. That is, indeed, on many an occasion my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. Oh dear. What? The body is but an instrument in occasional need of oiling. So come, my friend, come and oil me up. There you go. Ah, this comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Oh my gosh. Ah, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. We killed him. Again. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads and the pain becomes pleasure. Hey, me. Soak my hands in bleach for a week. Now he's got the squats. The squats. Oh my gosh, we have to massage him again. Right there, yes. Keep doing that. Just like that. Just like groan, yes. Now once more. With feeling. How many times do you have to massage him? I guess the guy was a zombie. Gotta really get it worked in there. Ah, never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good woman. Ah, phew. That was scary. Never again. Bloody pebbles. Nothing. A holy pot. Oh, Gila monster. I know. I'm a gopher. Then a masseuse. A cheap one. What's next? Uh-oh. Somebody gonna attack me from here? Ah. Throws me into the lake. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? Well, I got this worthless bottle, a useless rock, and an irrelevant potsherd. Irrelevant. No sign of the sword Joe Junpa mentioned, I see. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that, anyway? Who? Did something cause you to... Her face, like, oh, ah! Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of... Achoo! Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ulda and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Eleazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Eleazar's woes will be no more. It's about time you got different clothes on. Keep getting Maggie. Not that I'm complaining. I like Maggie. But it's just kind of funny. Up that way. So funny. This silly, silly questline. I love that it periodically says that. I'm not flying upward, yo. But thanks anyway. Stand on this. Hee hee. What's this house? Don't mind my giant robot. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God's bless you, sir. Oh, that's true. I haven't said it yet because I don't have that many. But I have to start doing that with my minions. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. He's shocked. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. Here you go for your hair. Oh my gosh, the sound effects. Inspector? Inspector Hildebrand? It's just stuck in his forehead. There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you! It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. What is that face? A challenge for me. It reminds me of like those Gary's mod. Like, and they'd like glitch some faces out. Like, I think there's a couple of memes of that. That was creepy. For me! Ho! At last the curtain rises. Very well, if I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. he's using it? Aw, he's gonna be like a hairy beast. Perfect. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Core! Inspector Hildebrand, you look amazing! Whoa, he's Cloud! Yeah, apparently a gentleman doesn't mind getting naked in front of everyone. Oh my gosh, what is this person? Hildebrand. It's a creepy shadow person. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue, blue skies on the rolling desert. What are his pants? How much longer must I seek the Blade of Legend? He's so goofy. He's got hearts on his pants. This is such a silly quest line. Oh my gosh. Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim this blade. With my, let us call it what it is, genius. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. The three collectors. They're so funny. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, nope, it's gone. Never mind. What is this? Oh my goodness. Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I to not investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I am present? Well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort Tutusi in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. What a helpful journalist. Camp Drybone, you say? There it is. The Shibi mount! What is it? I need this. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I bet you have to pay for that one, don't you? Oh, that's adorable though. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? Ah, it was you? Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. Who is this gentleman? If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sakes, or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took from you your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. Where are all these inspectors coming from? It's so funny. Right? There you go, Lee. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? Okay, see, at least someone's on the same page as me. It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Berrrlynn will not take kindly to wilted flowers. So funny. I just like to see what they have. Just to see. Because I have money now. I'm so money. Look behind you. Yeah, where are we going here? Oh, Vesper Bay, is that right? Yeah. I have ample amounts of letters that I can use to go there still. Is she in here? Perhaps? Aha! Berrrlynn. Again? As I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Oh my gosh, does she not know who I am? Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. But I brought you this flower. Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Berrrlynn. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes? I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece of my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair! Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you, here now, I, Hildebrand, agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Ding. She's so flabbergasted. My lady, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent. To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Huh. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Hardly. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. berrrlynn, consulting inspector. At your service, my lady. Swoon. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector. Sniff, sniff. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildebrand Manderville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you've finished with these wastrels. Oh, who's this little girl? You see, I do not want nor need your help. berrrlynn is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? She's so cute. There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. She is. She's just, you know, spoiled, rich lady vibes. Such a sass. Yes, exactly, Lee. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? He looks like when you stretch the Sims, when you're making them and you stretch their faces too much. It's so weird. I picked up the vase in Ulda, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Ofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary-looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you? I'm going after Inspector berrrlynn. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? Yeah, I should go just to, you know, keep the little girl safe. Hey, Sean! Oh. Huh. So, where am I? Over here. That's where I am. Yes, exactly. He is so scatterbrained. I guess he's got good intentions, but... a real gentleman, if you will. Yes, this way. Aha. Resting merchant. Hello? That girl what run by earlier? Aye, I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it doesn't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. Well, that's just a depressing outlook to have. You don't know. Okay, I want my chocobo to be with me. Oh, it's so happy. He's going ground running. Oops, maybe not. It's this way. Down. Yeah. Habalea. Said A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. Nothing at all. These big toads. Flamboyant oaf. Well, that's a title. Oh, it's that person. There are quite a lot of queer winged beasts. A pox upon that thieving demon bird! He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? Well, there's a chicken here. Oh. Hello, chicken. I know not what of you. Gah, curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There is something in the water at the man's feet. Why is there just a green chicken? And Jeremy Johnson. Okay. That's a name. What's at his feet, I do wonder. Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over? Oh. Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have, my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution dissolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Gotta go collect things. So 4 pieces. Sparkle, sparkle. Oh, didn't mean to interrupt that. Two. Right, probably. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Here you go. Got 4 of these. Well then, my friend, this should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. There are screaming children outside, so if my dogs get crazy, that is why. There is but one person in all the Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase, a man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble and lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept murmuring the words, "The hammer, the hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does, and I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. Oh. Gilgamesh, I see. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since last I saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Yes, you did. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, for what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search. Greg? Okay, well, Gilgamesh is usually like a summon. So, I'm lost. This just keeps getting quirkier and quirkier. I cannot. Sorry. Don't know what's going on out there, but my dogs are barking at it. Yes, Enkidu the green chicken. Uh-oh. A carcass. Doblin. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around. Just leaving carcasses around, eh? Basilisk. Ah! What the heck? I can't get... There we go. Gilgamesh, you just gonna like let this thing attack me? Okay, you're useless. Right? It's Thor. Thor the goldsmith. Okay. The basilisk wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. Single blow to the head. Impressive. Why did I do that? His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. The Dublin, the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. Oh, what must you do that is so terrible? What, Lee? I must dance! Oh. I'm a Vanderbilt man, doing what only a Vanderbilt can. From the peaks of Cortez to Thanalan, Vanderbilt man. I don't know. It's a tongue twister. I cannot avert mine eyes! That is the dance of House Vanderbilt, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it might be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath to you the Vanderbilt. I have been waiting for this dance forever. Yay! 10% on their cat. Hi, Simple Simon. I want to set that up on my bar bench. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they've been in other Final Fantasies before. That's why it's interesting that they're just like people here, because they're usually a summon. I forget how to do things here. Social emotes, that's what I was trying to figure out. Vanderbilt dance. Oop. I'm gonna set it to a bar. Which one do I have other stuff on? Yeah, and there. I knew, I forgot. Because I was thinking of the Final Fantasy Gilgamesh. Because I played a lot of Final Fantasy. Oh, the Fate. I haven't played Fate. But yeah, it's fun when video games will use like, you know, actual like literature or references to ancient cultures and stuff. Like, you know, you get your history in with your video games. The time has come for you to do what only a Vanderbilt can. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Vanderbilt. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Vanderbilt can. So I gotta dance in front of the chimera. That's very silly. Oh, what a joy of fate. Get out of here. This poor chimera. Yes, the sound effects. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man? You would do what only a Mandeville can? Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Mandeville man. He comes. It's a naked man. Oh my. Oh, you have naught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. No. Oh my gosh, Godbert. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how the hells did you learn the Vanderbilt? If I did not teach you, then who? His lip is... Oh my gosh, the face. By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Oh my gosh, they're so fast! It's because they're gentlemen, I guess. No. Definitely, just Looney Tunes. We've got to do an alternate realm at least. Hildebrand, Eleanor, Maximilian, Mandeville! Ouch. The rooster. 10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home. And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. I know, you know it's bad when the full name comes out. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son? You are Hildy's father? Godbert the goldsmith's a Vanderbilt man. Smithing as only a Vanderbilt can. Oil him up and give him a tan. Fit for a Vanderbilt man. Oh yeah. Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. Ah, do not worry, little one. I deal with the worst cases before my morning bowel movement. It's the Manderville man style. Hold your applause until the end. Burgot, guide my hammer. Look how it sparkles in the twilight! How it radiates elegance! Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value! Nonsense! I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, That is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter. You will understand in due time. No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else. Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. Ah, okay, I was kind of curious, because the Manderville name... What about that face? Oh my gosh. See Jim Carrey? Thank you. Thank you very much. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against this. And Kidu as well, I should think. Got him, Dilbert. Yes. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence! I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I don't see this going over well. Just don't. Oh, look, he's just, we'll just sneak behind him. Didn't even notice. Falco. I hope she likes it. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Dorilda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash? Lord Manderville, sir, I did not realize you had arrived. Oh my lord, I can't. What is this outfit? Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh no, I can't. The socks. Oh. Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction. I don't know, those thighs, man. He works hard for those. Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our work, and ever strive for professional perfection. Yes. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Vanderville, the man who took Johann de Quiverson's seat on the syndicate? It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector berrrlynn. Consenting. He consents to the investigation. Hello? Hello? Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Dorilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named Jojamba, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the Observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Dorilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Gotta flex, though. Flex and pose. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. I'm going to be a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. A man so garishly dressed could be so easy to find in snowy Curthis. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Oh my gosh, the attitudes. Pray forgive my lateness. Craig, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in a ridiculous outfit. My dog. A ridiculous outfit? Oh, now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? Ha, what reasons indeed. It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. I think something is happening. What is going on here? Oops. Huh? Oh, they're watching a thing. I was like, why are they standing by me? Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with Inspector berrrlynn's instructions. Naturally, since the situation demands improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once. At the observatorium of Curthis. Yeah, Curthis. Dragon head. There we go. The observatory, yeah, it's still this way. Serious music, yeah. No, is this the right way? Don't know. I think so. Oh yeah, see, that's a big observatory. I think I always forget. I always like miss it. I go one way. Ah, okay, he's outside of it. Good. That's yeah. There's just some battling happening in the background. Captain Thick Boy. Yeah. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. It looks like I'm Hildebrand. I take it you are one of the many tasked with in transporting a counterfeit treaty blade? Clearly, you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant. They're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them. Or else. But sir, Bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. Bugger me. I say, is this land always so hospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you. After administering the requisite beating, haha! Good, you're still... Who? Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief. As are we. Come, Neshu. We too must answer the call of duty. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there. Oh, that's right. I would be useful. East gates. Oh gosh, what are they doing to this poor man? You see that just now? No? I don't think the eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Inspector! Over there! Look! What is it, Ashu? Pray, tell me what you see. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Neshu. I clicked that too fast. Hildebrand. Look at their snowman. Look at this snowman. I love it. He's only got one arm. There is naught out of the ordinary here, either. Igloos. Igloos and snowmen. No luck, huh? We have scoured every ilm of this area, that chicken, to no avail. I can only conclude that having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector, Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the 12, is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should worst come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the to the east of the observatorium. What are they doing? They just go. Why are they running back and forth? They disappeared. So silly. Come here, Chocobo. Don't ride on you. Aha. By a gooboo? The goobs. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? 'Twas not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? The chicken! Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearned to reclaim it, the strongest of spears. And the chicken! He's so smart. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to... No, the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a men together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. my gosh. No, his face. Yes, rubber chickens. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man, who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Boy? I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. A confession to what? I have done naught wrong. Bah, you all are beyond reason. Ah, yes. My plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. It's so goofy. I love it. This is such a funny quest line. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. Dun dun dun! Look how cute! It's like a sheep with a long nose. They're so cute. Okay, so where is Hildebrand? Down this way. Oi, 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 oi. Oh. A cameo. They like to do that. Not you? Miss Ellie? Ah, my good woman, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. We must face Greg! I love that he's calling him Greg. It's frickin' Gilgamesh. The music. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Sorry, I had to take a bathroom break, that's all. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me, you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. for Gilgamesh. It is embiggening time. Embiggening. Wow, he's embiggened. Her face. She's just like, huh? Nod. Shake it off and nod. He did. Ugh. Do. He is Ace Ventura. His face is talking out of his butt. I'm scared. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. He talks. He turns us into toads. No.
I admit it. Fighting all in. It's just too much for me. Not half my life.
He's so funny. I was gonna say, that was really fast.
I just remembered something.
Oh, we gotta chase him. Yeah. I know. Classic. We have a chicken.
I will pound you, silly.
Ooh. He's singing and everything. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. Yeah, I like his voice.
Well then. That's enough of a beating for now.
That poor chicken. Look at her face. Oh. Oh. Everybody left. Sorry, I needed a sip of a drink. That was very invigorating. That was so funny! I liked that fight. Gosh, so silly. Alone yet still armed. Humph. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. It's so funny. Great job. Great job, just all around. So awesome. There he is, good old Godbert. Santa Claus himself. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. Well, thanks. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Berrrlynn. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Dun dun dun! Huh? Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? But, didn't we just give you the treaty blade? What mystery is this? Ah! It's a creepy mask. Disguise yourself as the client, and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? She's fallen asleep. Ah! I can't. It's so good. I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Berrrlynn. Piss off. 400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. No Vanderbilt, that's for sure. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade said this. It's amazing. This is just like the greatest example of Final Fantasy quirky humor. Yes, I love it. Very well. I, and I alone, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon! Oh my goodness. They're like children. He's so happy. How dare you all laugh at a time like this, after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You are indeed a berrrlynn. Mark my face, O phantom of many faces, for it is the face of the. This is the face. Mark my face, you face. It's quite the face. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I can't. The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue, as seeds of jealousy quicken within inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife? A case of indecency. It's so funny. Hey, what's with those goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. Ew. Awkward. It's so funny. I love it. I think that's a good place for us to end for this evening. But wow, what a journey. So fun. I am so excited to continue this quest line. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I will, oh, don't forget to like if you haven't yet, and also subscribe, because I do stream regularly. So if you keep an eye on the community tab, that's what I will post when I am streaming online next. And if you're interested, we do have a Discord where we chat all day long. And I also have links to my Patreon if you want to support the channel, as well as my other activities on the internet, like my art and my music and other social medias. Those links will be in the description as well. So until further ado, I will see you again. Have a great night, everyone.